Valentine's is just around the corner and I know that most of us are single in this day. So what are we going to do to ease the loneliness in our hearts on this special day? Let's binge watch some BL series from different countries that would tell different stories of love and imagine that our dates will be our beloved BL actors. If you are just like me who won't be spending the Valentine's Day with someone special, then here's the list of BLs you should consider to watch on the 14th of February. Anyway, if you live in a different country and some BL series are not available to yours, you can use ExpressVPN to watch those restricted series. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount and 3 months free if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 1. Sotters and Sotters S. Talking about the very first few BLs in the history, Sotters and Sotters S are worth watching in Valentine's Day. With Thai BLs on the rise, the engineering course in a lot of Thai BLs will never become old as it's always chosen careers of our main leads. Sotters and Sotters S are only 2 of these BLs which made engineering a symbol in the BL world. Curious on what's the meaning of the title itself? Well, Sotters is a system for the students in the Faculty of Engineering to signify that every one of them are working with one another. In acronym, SOTTER stands for Seniority, Order, Tradition, Unity, and Spirit. These freshman students will have to undergo the tradition in order to be acknowledged by their seniors. But what will happen if these students won't get along with each other? It's for you to find out by watching both Sotters and Sotters S on Valentine's Day. Number 2. I Told Sunset About You. Do you also have a best friend who later on becomes your rival? Then, I Told Sunset About You will give you the same feeling with its story. This BL is one of the most favorite by a lot of people for 2020 thanks to its superb storyline, great acting, and wonderful cinematography. I Told Sunset About You is a coming-of-age BL which is rarely done in a Thai BL these past few years. Sharing the same dream with your best friend could be motivational but could also cause a conflict with one another. Do you also experience that kind of scene? Well, our main leads will do everything just to prove that they are better than the other, but fate will make a great turn on how they see each other. Number 3. Cherry Magic. Are you a fan of both fantasy and BL at the same time? Say no more, because Cherry Magic will give you those with its unique story. Adding the humorous characters of Adachi and Kurosawa, you will sure laugh out loud once you saw their interactions with one another. Did I even say that they have a great chemistry? If you plan just to be relieved of stress on Valentine's Day, then Cherry Magic will be the best pick to ease and let go of your problems even for just a couple of hours. Number 4. History 3. Trapped. Action in a BL isn't that huge if you prefer those kinds of shows, but thankfully, History 3 Trapped exists to give the best of both worlds. The love stories between 2 teenagers or even college students have always been our go-to watch BL since the beginning, but what about a love story between a police and a gangster? This BL will surely give you a different taste of love story as our main leads fight for the justice of their mentors and at the same time, find the path for their own love story. Number 5. Theory of Love. Have you been in love with your best friend but don't have the guts to tell your own feelings for him? Well, Theory of Love will give you ideas on how to confess your love to your best friend. Valentine's Day is a happy day for those who have partners they can celebrate with, but also kinda sad for those people who can't risk their friendships because of unrequited love. Do you want to know if our main leads got a happy ending? Then make sure that you add Theory of Love on your watch list for Valentine's Day. Number 6. Like in the movies. Do you believe in the idea that the people around you will judge you because of your gender? Then, like in the movies, will give you its story to explain how things should be in real life. Not only that, this BL will give you so much cute and handsome actors, but also a love story of a person who happens to have an identity crisis and someone who wants a relationship that he could be proud in the public. Like in the movies, is one of the best BLs ever produced that tackles a lot of stereotyping in the community that needs to be changed. Valentine's Day is not only for our hearts to be fluttered but also for our hearts to be more understandable. Number 7. Manner of Death. Do you love to watch movies or TV shows that involve crime scenes and dead bodies? Then Manner of Death should be on your watch list on the 14th of February. This kind of genre is the first in a BL and will give us a lot of knowledge on how autopsies are being done to solve a certain crime. Of course, that's only a part of this BL because the chemistry of our main leads will surely come on top even in a hard situation. Number 8. THARNTYPE and THARNTYPE Season 2. One quote said, "It's usually our opposites who complements us best, because they are the only ones who can balance us out," and that is so true in the relationship of Thorn and Type. Who could imagine that a homophobic man would fall in love with a gay? Interesting, right? But with that kind of plot, everything is bound to be rough, even on their relationship. THARNTYPE has been one of the most favorite BL shows not only because of its unique plot but also because of the handsome main leads and their great chemistry. Valentine's Day is the perfect time to binge watch THARNTYPE, and its season 2 as the special episode will come out before Valentine's. Number 9. GAMEBOYS. 2020 gave us a lot of headaches, so who could have thought to be in a relationship in the midst of a global pandemic? I guess no one unless you are a streamer and a fanboy. The unique idea of love story has never been this cheesy and romantic until GAMEBOYS exist. This BL gave us a breath of fresh air when it comes to its storyline and how it tackled the lives of people living in a pandemic. Prepare to laugh and cry at the same time because GAMEBOYS is a complete recipe and should be watched on Valentine's Day. Number 10. Lovesick and Lovesick Season 2. Fake relationships has always been used not only in BLs but also to other dramas as well. Of course, we should give way to the BL that made this industry into what it is today, and that's no other than Lovesick. Fake relationships is often used in a lot of drama, but it never gets old because of how interesting it is. Just like any other shows, our main leads have developed a much deeper feelings with one another after spending their time as fake boyfriends. Curious on how it turned out? Then, Lovesick should be on your watch list this coming special day. Number 11. Together and Still Together. If you are already done watching Lovesick and Lovesick Season 2 but still can't get over with fake relationships drama, then Together is another BL you should consider watching this Valentine's Day. Not only that, but Together will also give you two of the most handsome Thai actors to date and a bunch of songs you can listen to feel their love even more. If you just plan to relax and not to think too much about the plot of a show, then Together is the perfect one for you. Number 12. My Engineer. Are you planning to watch a BL with the main characters enrolled in engineering? Say no more with My Engineer. Their course in university is only one part of the story because the show is more than that. My Engineer does not only have 1, 2, or 3 couples but 4, and all of them have a fair share of screen time in the entire series. That's a rare in a BL. I bet that you would enjoy this if you plan on watching this on Valentine's. Number 13. Love by Chance. Love stories begin in a lot of ways for different dramas, but how about fall in love because of an accident? Our main leads will have their love story written because of a bike accident in their university. Who could have thought that you could meet the perfect one in an accident? Well, I don't have the guts to have an experience like that, but this BL is worth watching in the 14th of February. Are you ready to witness some of the cutest scenes in a BL? Love by Chance will certainly give you those scenes that you are looking for. Number 14. Together with Me. This BL has one of the wildest introduction and it screams sexiness because of our main leads. Have you been in an awkward and extreme situation where you are intoxicated and it's something not quite right? Not only that, but it happened to you and your best friend. For some, this may be the end of their friendship, but for our main leads, it will be the start of their relationship. If you are into mature dramas, then Together with Me could be the BL for you on Valentine's Day. Number 15. He's Coming to Me. Are you afraid of ghosts that could hunt you at night? Well, I don't watch ghost stories because of how creepy they are, but this BL will give you a unique plot for them. I'll bet that the cutest ghost you will see in your entire life will be one of the main leads of this BL, and I'm sure that you will love him. The relationship between a man and a ghost has never been so intriguing until He's Coming to Me. This BL has one of the finest and best stories to watch this Valentine's. Number 16. Because of You. Oh, I'm not talking about one of the greatest hits of Kelly Clarkson, but the Taiwanese BL, which happened to be loved by a lot of people. Having 6 main leads in a BL could be confusing for some, but these men are here to give us the love stories of their lives. This BL only consists of 10 episodes, which is perfect to binge watch this the 14th of February. Number 17. Hello Stranger. Do you want to watch Hello Stranger the movie but don't have the budget yet? Don't worry, because you can still binge watch Hello Stranger the series if you already miss our cutest main leads. Even if the world is still in pandemic, love stories will still find a way to knock on your doors, and that's what happens with our main leads. Started with being enemies, the two becomes closer because of a school project and will find the love they never expected to come. Number 18. Dark Blue Kiss. Our Polka Hearts has never been this sad because of lack of another new series for this year. But we can still binge watch Dark Blue Kiss to cure our lonely hearts on this coming Valentine's Day. The 4 main leads are among the hottest and most handsome actors in the BL world. Number 19. Until We Meet Again. Reincarnation and soulmates are 2 of the best plots we could have in a BL, and luckily, we have Until We Meet Again to satisfy those needs. This heavy drama BL will give you some of the best tear-jerking scenes and most dramatic plot for a love story. If you plan to watch this BL on Valentine's Day, then expect one of the greatest love stories written in a BL. Number 20. History 3. Make Our Days Count. Enemies to lovers is one of my favorite tropes in a BL, and that won't change anytime soon. Make Our Days Count could give you the best experience of that kind of plot. Oh, mind you to get ready if you finish this whole series in just one day. Be prepared because anything could happen in a drama. Make Our Days Count is still one of the best dramas you can watch this Valentine's Day. Number 21. Why Are You in Cypher's own story? Do you believe that if your name will be written as a character in a novel, the plot would also be the same in real life? Well, one of our main leads believe in that and even got the chance to fall in love with person he hated the most. Of course he does not want it at first, but he fell in love later on. If you plan to watch Why Are You in Valentine's, then be sure to watch Cypher's own story as well to give you a better understanding of their story. Number 22. The Shipper. Body swap is one of the most interesting plot in a drama, and The Shipper gave it in a form of BL. If you just want to laugh the entire time, then The Shipper is the perfect show for you to watch on the 14th of February. This might not be the usual body swap plot, but it's still worth watching. Last but not the least, Life Love on the Line. This Japanese BL has the most depth story for a BL in 2020. This BL might only consists of 4 episodes, but it managed to give a story where the main leads are in teenager until they got old. You might think that it is impossible, but Life Love on the Line has one of the best storylines in a BL. If your time is a little bit constrained in Valentine's, then Life Love on the Line is the BL for you. Whether we have someone in Valentine's Day to celebrate with or not, it does not matter as long as we are happy and healthy. Our lovely BL series could be a great leisure in the coming Valentines if we only need to feel love. If you are already done watching all of these, then be sure to spend time with your family, because Valentine's is not only for some who have partners but for everyone. Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.